Radhe Radhe. I'm Sumiran, founder and director of Brij Kala Manch Foundation. The mission of this foundation is to promote Brij art and culture. To talk about how we can preserve Brij art and culture, the first and foremost is the pillar, which is the infrastructure, the approachability to such places where the people can or from different areas can approach these areas and they can know about the culture. To talk about it, I have Mrs. Vasundhara Raje, ex-Chief Minister of Rajasthan, and I also have the co-founder of Brij Kala Manch Foundation, Pandit Vishnu Dutt Sharma. Ma'am, first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for taking your valuable time to talk about the work done by the government. What I would like to ask that, ma'am, how do you think that you supported this bridge art and what your government did specifically to preserve the art or the infrastructure?
Simran, first of all, thank you very much. Someone is taking an interest, and that you're making a film for people to be able to see what the Braj is about. You to be able to see कि कहाँ कृष्णा की हमारे लीलाएं रची हुई थी
जी.
मैंने ये जो ब्रिज भूमि है उसके बारे में बहुत लोगों ने सुना है परंतु कभी जाके उसको देखा नहीं, इतने करीब से कभी देखा नहीं. और उसके बारे में बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं. लॉट्स ऑफ थिंग्स हैव कम अप अबाउट इट which have been untrue. So I'm very glad that I have also the opportunity of being able to set some things right. So this is, of course, as you know, is that part of the parikrama, Golden Parikrama, which falls into the area of Rajasthan. You must be knowing that.
Yes,
a large amount of it falls into UP, some of it falls into Rajasthan, and a small amount of it falls into Haryana. So there are 3 states which are affected by it. We all heard about it, but it was never focused. Nobody focused on it like you focused on, let's say, Ram Janmabhoomi.
Right.
So in 2005, when the Sant Mahatmas and the people of the Parikrama area that falls into Rajasthan, Brij Bhumi that falls into Rajasthan, when they started agitating, it was natural. As Chief Minister, I wanted to find out what the problem was. So I invited them all to come and see me and to tell me what it was that they would like me to do. They all came, we had a meeting, and they told us that, well, some work has been done on that side, some work has been done on the Haryana side, but what about you?
Right.
So I said, tell me, what is it that you are looking at? They outlined it for me, and we then sent our secretary, our Minister PWD, and with me keeping a tight eye on this, we got them to bring back all the material that involved that particular area. We sat down and we planned it so that anybody, especially those people who lived in the Braj area of Rajasthan, that they would be proud of what is called the Krishna Janmabhoomi, part which falls into Rajasthan. And my mother, I have to tell you, was a Krishna Bhakt.
So personally also you got...
I am personally committed to something like this. And I feel that it was my privilege
to do.
Along with my team. It was a privilege that was granted to me to be able to make a difference to the Braj area. So we went, we had a look, and I'm very proud to be able to say that almost 250 crores have been spent in this area. And the roads have been re-carpeted for vehicles, plus the pedal paths for those walking, those also have been taken care of. Then all the places that were of importance, Uchri Ki Lota, Adi Badri, or Kedar. Kedar I personally climbed and had a look at. In Adi Badri I stayed the night and did puja early in the morning to see what it was. All the way we went up to Bhojanthal. And the way the people of that area feel towards it, they asked me this, would you please make an effort and see that we put this thing back in shape? So we did. Today I'm happy to say to you that at that point there was, in 2005, we tried to stop some of the mining and all that, but in 2008 by an administrative order, all the 400 and something mines that were there were cancelled.
Wow, ma'am, that's a great achievement.
And we cancelled them all, And we said no, we were now going to now concentrate on getting this thing done. So I think that if you have traveled in that area, you would yourself see that apart from the roads that are done, there is drinking water facilities available. There are some 11 dak banglas that have come up. There's rest houses which have been done. There are old rest houses which have been restored. There have been temples which have been cleaned up. Then, trees that have been planted just so that people can walk without feeling the heat. If you get nice green trees on either side, then you can walk in the shade, because you have to walk for the parikrama. So all of those things we try to take into consideration, and today I feel very proud that I was given the honor. भगवान की मैंने बड़ी वो कृपा रही कि उन्होंने हमको ये मौका दिया कि हम इसको मैंने ठीक करके इसको ज़मीन पे लाने का काम कर सके हैं. हमारा हाथ, हमारी टीम का हाथ, मेरे मैंने मंत्री से आप मिले हैं, मेरे सेक्रेटरी से तो भले ही नहीं मिले होंगे आपने, परंतु दैट होल टीम वर्क वेरी हार्ड. एंड मुझे लगता है महाराज जी, आप लोग भी और वहाँ की जनता भी इससे खुश हैं कि आज नक्शे के ऊपर अपना भी हिस्सा परिक्रमा के द्वारा, गोवर्धन परिक्रमा के द्वारा आ गया.
ब्रज को जीवंत कर दिया आप, क्योंकि जहाँ परिक्रमा के लिए आज बुढ़े अब उस दिन आपने नहीं देखा, आपने एक माँ क्या कह रही थी, बेटा मेरे हृदय से दुआ है कि आज मैं अपने बेटा के साथ ऐसे गाड़ी में यात्रा कर रही हूँ, कभी निकला नहीं जाता था, तो मैं उसको साक्षात्कार कर दिया और उसे जीवंत कर दिया इस ब्रज को.
थैंक यू.
इसलिए तो कहा कि अपनो ब्रज देखने को आ जाइए, मनमोहन कुंवर का मनमोहन कुंवर का नहीं है वो बलदाऊ को भैया,
I would
देखने को आ जाइए.
I would invite everybody in fact now to come and see what has happened in the Brij part of Rajasthan, in the parikrama part of Rajasthan.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking this valuable time and doing such a wonderful work. I would like to second what ma'am said, because last week I personally went with Mr. Yoonus Khan, her minister and her team, to visit all these places, and I can personally vouch for the work done, because the work was not only on the paper, but they actually carried out the execution, and that work is of such a quality that it is still there. I have seen the roads for the cars to take parikrama, for the passerby, for the pilgrims, for the devotees who are on the foot. I've seen the shelter homes, I've seen the restrooms, the hand pumps, the trees, and most importantly, when you walk so much, they get motivated by the paintings that have been put by her team and her government to motivate. There are beautiful paintings of Lord Krishna and Radha Rani which would motivate and inspire people. That is what my perception that actually changed by this visit to India, because I have seen government promoting bridge culture or bridge art, because the first step, as I said in my just a couple of minutes back, that the first step is the infrastructure, and they took very well care of that infrastructure. Not only did that, but they actually protected, as ma'am said, there were orders carried out to stop the mining, and they are preserving our sacred places. I would request everybody to protect our own culture, our heritage, because if we do not have our own cultural values, or we lose our culture, we would lose the meaning of our own lives. So that's I would like to conclude. पंडित जी, आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे?
सिमरन, मेरे मन में एक कसक रह गई है कि ये हमारे जो ब्रिज के खनन जो हो रही है ना, उस खनन को रोकें और इसकी सुंदरता को दोबारा से पुनः स्थापित.
बिल्कुल होगा पंडित जी, आपका ध्यान है, मैम का साथ है,
जब तक कला
और
जीवंत है तब तक संस्कृति
बिल्कुल
कला के रूप में ये विराजमान सब संस्कृति के रूप.
और हम एवरी इंडियन, if they would pledge that we would protect our own cultural heritage, we would achieve this vision sooner than later.
Absolutely.
And thank you so much. This trip has been pleasurable and very informative to me. I would, as an Indian, I would take every step to preserve my own culture and heritage. Thank you. Radhe Radhe.
Thank you. Radhe Radhe. Come on.